Hi friends, in this video I want to show you Fide Candidates 2026 round 2 and game between Andrey Esipenko and Hikaru Nakamura. Okay, let me show you after c4 and e6. Esipenko played g3 and then d5, bishop d2, knight f6, knight f3, c5, take on d5, knight d5, castle and bishop e7, so it's one of English opening standard classical position, and then d4, also very standard move by white. Then take on d4, knight d4, castle, and we can see that this position is about symmetrical. Okay, queen b3, knight c6, take on c6, take on c6. Yes, white may be slightly better because of isolated pawn on c6, but of course the black is good too. So e4, knight f6, h3, bishop a6, attack on f1, rook d1, queen b6. Of course black wants to exchange queens, bishop e3, bishop c5, take on c5, queen c5, queen c3, queen b6, knight d2 and c5. So next one is b3, rook a2 d8, and idea is to play rook d3 in this moment. That's why knight c4, then take on c4, queen c4 and e5. This move is very important because we want that pawn should stay on e4 on white square. Then rook to c1, rook d8, rook d1, rook d1, pawn to a5, rook c1 and rook c8 protects on c5. Then queen c3, queen c7, h4, h6, rook c2, g6, queen e3, queen d8, rook d2, queen b6, bishop f1, king g7. Both players played so good. Then a4, rook c6, rook c2 and c4. This move is very interesting. This move also not so obvious. In this position black has some other move like rook d6, maybe pawn to h5 and so on, but c4 is forced and very good move by Hikaru Nakamura. Then queen b6, queen rook b6, bishop c4 and knight e4. So this endgame is also equal. f5, f3, knight d6, take on e5, take on c4, take on c4, and also this rook game is equal. Yes, white has one extra pawn, but of course black should create a draw in some moment. Okay, check on e7, king f6, a5, rook c3, attack on f3. That's why king f2, rook c2, king e3, rook c3, king e2, check on c2, and then rook g2, attack on g3. So check on a6, and then king d4, and of course black took on g3, king d5, black took on f3. So interesting moment that now even black has one extra pawn. By the way, this position is also equal. Rook a7 check, king e8, pawn to a6. Of course rook should go back to a3, king e6 and then king d8. King d8 because of checkmate in one move threat. And this position is equal and both players agreed for a draw. Let me show you computer evaluation. Black has some strong moves. For example, g4 g5 may be one of the easiest way to create a draw. So take on g5, take on g5, king g5, and then for example king c8, king c8, king f5, king b8, and for example, of course this position is the draw after king c8 or king a8. Maybe king a8 is the easiest way. And next one is rook a6. Let me show you, for example, this one. So very strong game by both grandmasters, and we can see that accuracy is about 100% by Esipenko and by Nakamura. So I hope that you like my video. If you like it, please follow me on YouTube and please like and comment below. Goodbye and see you next time.